Okay, today we're going to be having a look at one of the MIDI effects in live. We're going to be looking at the arpeggiator and what the key parameters do in that effect. Okay, so I've got a bright marimba loaded up onto track 1. I've got a 1 bar constant C3 note playing, and I'm going to drop an arpeggiator onto that track. So I come over into Live's browser, I click on MIDI effects, get an arpeggiator, drop it onto the track, and it will automatically put it before the bright marimba because it's affecting the MIDI notes that come in that get played. Okay, so if I just play it straight away, it will sound something like this. Okay, so it's just playing that C3 note at a constant rate of 1/8 notes or quavers, and that gives us something to kick off with. Okay, so first thing we can do is mess with the rate of notes that gets played. So we can make it faster. Or slower. Okay. Like a triplet feel. Excellent. Loads of things we can do there. Brilliant. Next thing we can have a look at is this repeats button down here. So if we turn that up to 4, every time my clip starts, it will play 4 notes at a rate of 1/8 beats. Here we go. Fantastic. Okay, so if we turn that down to 1, we can hear the effect of the other steps quite nicely. So we come over to the steps control, and this works in conjunction with the distance control. So the distance is currently set to +12 semitones, so that's 1 octave higher than the C3. So I turn this up to steps 1, it should play the C3 and then 1 more note 12 semitones higher. Let's have a listen. And again. Okay, if I turn that up to 2, it'll play that note, the note 1 octave higher, and then another note an octave higher than that. Okay, the same is true in reverse. So if we take that down to -12 semitones, it'll play the note and then an octave below it. Cool. Or an octave below it and then 2 octaves below it. Excellent. And there, sort of the key parameters we've got going on in here. If we turn that up to repeats up to 2 maybe, now it'll play that twice. Nice. Okay, so they're the key parameters that we can mess around with, and it's good when you first start using an instrument to an effect like this, just to find out what the key parameters are and just explore them and see what you can do with them. One last thing we'll look at is this groove. At the moment it's just playing straight. We can get some interesting effects if we stick these onto swing. Yeah, slightly more wonky. Fantastic. Okay, have fun with the arpeggiator. Good luck.